So tell me an ugly experience you once had in a relationship.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
My experience was really brutal because this one didn't just break my heart, it embarrassed my intelligence.
How?
So I met this guy in a hospital, and according to him, he came to check his blood pressure.
Okay.
I was sitting down waiting for my turn when we had an eye contact, and he was already done with what brought him there. When he was going, he came to me and said, "You are beautiful. What brought you to the hospital?" I quickly replied it was malaria, so he asked if he should wait for me. I quickly declined and said there were a lot of people waiting before me, so I told him I was going to give him my number instead. He should call me later. I just said that so he was going to leave before I was attended to, because my situation was not really malaria, it was something else, and I did not want him to know about it. So I gave him my number and he dialed it immediately, so he was going to confirm if I gave him the right number. That same day, in the evening, around 5 to 6, he called me and I just got back from the hospital at that moment. We spoke for some minutes. Turned out the guy was a cool guy. He wasn't too pushy, he wasn't too sweet, he was just a chill guy. So one day he asked me out on a date, and it was on that date he said, "I really like you, Joy, but I don't think I am ready for a relationship." And I laughed. I asked him why, curiously. It's not that I was ready for a relationship too. So he said relationship comes with lots of responsibilities, pressure, and he is not stable for such life yet.
Yes, I fear.
I agreed with him and I said I wasn't that kind of girl, if that is what he was scared of.
He's a liar.
I even told him that this date we are out on, I came with my own money so we can split the bill.
You? This is shocking.
I also told him that as a girl, I believe in a supportive relationship.
A very bad liar.
The guy was impressed, and moving on, we started dating.
Oh God.
And this guy was a web designer and he was very good at what he does, but he does not have much clients, so he's still growing. So one time he came to my house, like the first time he was visiting me after we started dating.
Okay.
He said I had a very nice place.
Are you serious?
Looking around, he saw a laptop on my table, and then he asked who has the laptop. I told him it was mine. Then he asked me to open it, and I did. But the moment he touched the laptop, his containers changed.
What?
He was like, "Do you even know what you are holding?" I said, "Yes, I do. It's a laptop." Then he started mentioning some kind of things about system that I have never heard of. He said this is a 16 gig RAM, NVID, whatever.
No.
He said the system can handle a heavy file without hanging, that it's not a small system. He just said plenty things that day. I just laughed while he was saying those things because I only use the system to watch movies. I'm not really concerned with what he was saying. He even said my system is far stronger than his own.
You?
I did not think much of it. The day passed and the relationship continued.
Carry on.
Remember the time from the beginning when he said he does not have money to spend on a relationship, right?
Yes, that's correct.
But still, the guy gives me money for data and also buys me food regularly. He was just doing all those minor things, and I started feeling like he had money but did not want to tell me directly, so I would not ask him for money or pressure him in terms of expenses. That was what I thought, and I concluded on that. So one day I asked him for 40,000 naira. I wanted to get a gown.
Huh?
He complained a little, but afterwards he sent the money to me. He did not just stop there. I went further asking him for part of my house rent. He gave me, but it took few weeks before he could give me.
You be devil.
All this gave me conclusion that I was right all along, that he had money but did not want to tell me, so I got comfortable.
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no.
So I started asking for more money, and at times he gets angry and said he does not have, but he ends up giving me. That was it all. Things were going well in the relationship until he called me one evening, sounding all excited. And he was like, "Babe, please, I need your help." I hesitated before asking him, what is it? So he said that it was a big contract. He got a big contract that was going to fetch us lots of money.
Shut up, you.
But he said his laptop could not handle such, because normally he rents bigger laptops that are bigger than his own when such deals comes. But since me, his girlfriend, had one, there is no need for him to borrow from anybody, so I should just lend him mine. I did not really want to give him a direct answer because the laptop was not originally mine. I had taken it from my ex-boyfriend after we had a fight, and since then he have not come for it, so I assumed it was mine.
That's what I do for you.
Plus he said the laptop was expensive and had a lot of things in it, so I was a bit skeptical.
Women.
I know I shouldn't have been, but I did. I told him no, I wanted to do an assignment with it. He begged me and promised that if the job clicked, that everything was going to change for good. He even said that he could get a car from the money if the deal clicked. That was how tempting it is, but I still declined. I said no. So he understood that I did not want to give the laptop out, so he suggested that I come to his place with the laptop. I stay overnight so he can work. Then I agreed on this one. So I told him that he should get something I was going to eat because I haven't eaten. So I went to his place with the laptop. He collected it and asked for the password, but I did not give him the password. I unlocked it myself. So he started working and I was busy eating until I started dozing off. Then he asked me for the password in case I was sleeping so he wouldn't have to disturb me. So I told him the password. In my mind I was like, I'll change it anyways. So after a while I was already sleeping when I had serious banging on his door. They were dragging machetes on the ground. He quickly packed everything, my laptop, his phones, my phones, every valuables, and pushed me in the bathroom. He locked me there. And then he was holding his door handle firmly so they would not be able to come inside, but they were too much. They overpowered him and broke the door. So they came inside searching everywhere. They were asking him where is his phone, the money, but he was quiet. He did not say anything. One of them came towards the bathroom, tried to open it, but it was locked. That was when they started asking him for the key to the bathroom. He said the door was faulty. Then slap him. But he did not still say anything. So they kicked the door and it was open. I was already crying when the guy came in there. He did not touch me, but he took everything that was there. My laptop, his laptop, my phone, his phone, even my wig, my shoes, everything.
Jesus.
So they left after taking everything. Then I came out and I was already shaking and very, very angry. Then I said, why didn't he fight them as a man? Then he looked at me and was like, they were 7 and they were all armed. Do you want me to die?
I wonder.
I just hissed and left the house angrily that night. But he begged me not to go. I did not answer him because what was the worst that could happen again? Moving on, 2 weeks later, he did not look for me. I did not look for him. I had to go take a loan to get an Android phone for myself. So one day he showed up at my place looking good. Then he apologized. So after apologizing, he said that deal he was on at that time later came true because he still did not stop after the incident. So he said that he still had plans for me. That was why he came back. That I should give him my new number so we could talk about the plan. I was hopeful again, so I gave him my number. So before he left, he gave me mints of about 50,000 naira, and I immediately used it to settle part of my loan. So the next day, he sent me a one-time voice message on WhatsApp. It was him and his friends on a conference call planning a robbery. Yes, a robbery. The same robbery that I experienced while in his house. They were laughing and planning on how to make it look very real. My heart started beating fast. I could barely hear the rest.
God.
After that one, he sent another one-time voice message saying that he did not have money like I thought he did. He said he kept providing because he liked me. But that night that I refused to lend him my laptop, he realized something. He realized that I did not trust him, and after everything he has done for me, he felt used. And he further said that he did not need anything from me, but he wanted to keep the memory in my head, so I would not try it with someone else.
That's very good.
He ended the conversation with, anyways, I am traveling to Lagos because we were in Abuja then, and that was it. Like, the embarrassment was heavier than the loss.
Damn.
I shall learned something. Like, if a guy tells you they don't have money, just believe them. And if you want to stay for the person and not the provision.
Bam.
Because if a guy calm down, plan for you, even devil self go dey learn.